When I get mad, I see red. You are possessed.
Can that be a topic? What do you fear?
That's why Frederick Douglass is so dope.
He went from slave to business in one lifetime.
People don't believe it because I'm big, which is racist.
Yeah.
Like,
Burger Hour podcast.
Burger.
There's a couple of artists that I just vow. Like, I know they're gonna. I'm like, dang, bro, his stuff's good. He gonna blow up before me. And I'm like, I vow not to talk to them because the way they treated me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're not famous yet. I know you will be. It's like, I know they got that stardom in their mind. They're like, I'm gonna be famous. I'm like, I agree, but you're not there yet. Slow yourself.
Slow your roll, buddy.
I want them to think they're not gonna be famous.
So you can be part of their story.
Whoa. You need me.
Bro, I really
I'm gaslighting these dudes. I'm like, yeah. You're nothing. You're terrible. Like, hey, this kid's really a star. You're a trash kid.
I really think it's gonna blow, Dad. What do you think?
Yeah, like, wow.
Man, get out of here with that trash.
No.
Oh, he's really good, man. Came on stage, gonna pick him up for me. Oh my God, this is crazy.
No, I'm gonna be like, if they were like, dang, Des, I think it's gonna blow up. What do you think? I'm like, man, that's trash. Send me the stems. I ain't gonna do nothing to that project file. But turn up one track. I'm like, man, that's better. Don't it sound much more cleaner? I'm like, yeah, it really does, Des.
Gotta keep your spot.
Yeah, I gotta.
Can't let him.
I gotta let
Can't
him
let him.
know.
Hey, man.
I gotta let them know. I made that video. I was like, when your homie show you his song, that's really good, but you act like you hate it because you don't want him to get his head blown up. So you cry harder. I'm like, hey, that's trash, dude.
Dang,
That's
Brian.
dookie, dude. Keep trying.
Dang, that was a bar.
Keep it focused, bro.
Say, bruh. Say, hey, man. Say, you dirt. All right, you trash.
Hey,
You
every
dirt.
time you say amen, I just imagine your Drake impression.
Hey, man.
Amen. It is so bad. That's all you say. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I'm Drake.
Whoa, man.
Whoa, man.
God's plan, man.
Nice for what? It's about the trophies, man. Cause me, I'm a legend. Six got over here, man. Six,
man.
Six,
man. Yeah, I'm trying, bro.
You saying 6, man? That was good.
6,
Good
man.
song. Oh, you probably didn't even mean to do that with. It's a song called 6 Man.
Yeah.
You didn't mean to do that one though. Can we be honest?
All right, so you go
You said
critique
that-
my reference like, hey, bro, we having fun.
Okay, bro. I forgot about this phase of life that I went through. There was a couple of parts. First of all, the stop sign was at the same time.
Oh my God.
But I will critique
You
people's
guys played the
jokes.
stop sign. Hold on.
I will critique people's jokes. We'll get to the stop sign. First, I will critique people's jokes while they was making the joke. I would just sit there and just stare at them. They didn't finish the joke. I'm like, nah, you should say that first part earlier. Why they saying that? Everybody sitting there laughing. And I would just be like, nah, that time it was bad.
You like a joke writer? Nah, that's not gonna move. Just like, bro, we're having lunch.
While
like,
we all at lunch just laughing. Like, everybody just laughing. I'm like, that hit. It
That's not
hit.
try that part again. Put that part in the front.
Right.
Let me see how that sounds. They're like, what? I didn't
I'll
remember
be
the
like-
joke I just made, dude.
I was like, nah, you studied, bro. Try to get. What? I was tell her, I'm like, nah, that joke didn't hit. Well, it clearly did. The whole table was laughing, but me. I'm like, nah, I didn't hit.
yeah, we don't like hanging
retention.
We don't like hanging with
Just that.
Dez. He keeps looking at our real life analytics like in real life. It's like, nah, say that part again.
Or I would tell her, I'm like, nah, you should have said that one. I think that hurt people's feelings the most. There's a couple of clips on the podcast, the old podcast of they saying that.
Nah, you shouldn't have said that.
Trying to say a joke, like, yeah, you shouldn't have said that one. Anyway,
It's like, dang, bro, like.
or somebody make a joke and I make a better one. So nobody
Nah.
does their joke and then I come back and I kind of just tweak their joke and say it and everybody laugh.
He's getting his revenge.
Yeah, bro.
That time was it the gymnasium that dude said it, man? I mean, was this my first day out here? What did he say? What was it?
Oh
3 days.
no! Why are you mentioning this story?
It's only my third day out here.
It's only I don't know. It's only my third day out here.
Nobody laughs. Teacher was like, how y'all doing? How was y'all first day of school? The popular football kid,
Yeah.
who didn't talk the whole time. I don't know. It's only my third day. He mumbled under his
He
breath.
mumbled out his breath. He
I
said
don't
the
know, it's
same
only
thing
my
as
third day out
me.
here.
Now all the pretty girls. Dimitri is funny. He's so funny. Look at me, Dimitri. Sign my boobs. Sign my boobs, Dimitri.
It's crazy part, bro. He's laughing with him. He's like,
Yeah.
nice. Hey, bro, that was a good
Yeah, that
one,
was a
man.
good
That
one.
was good.
He looked me dead in my face and said, hey, bro, that was a good one. No, somebody looked back at it. That was a good one. And then he like, yeah, thank you. And then he looked at me. Yeah, bro, that was a good one. Boy.
It's crazy because he wanted to let you know, like, He's trying to give you credit, but
Yeah.
it was like he put it at the bottom of the
He gave
description.
me credit in fine print, bro. He gave me my credits in fine
Put
print.
it at the bottom of the description, but
Yo.
no at though, so you can't click it and go to your name, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, he put me on. No, it's like when people tag their friends, but they put it at the bottom right, so they know every time you go click it, they got to tap to the next story.
Yep.
Boy. Or when they tag their friends on the picture, but they put them all on the same. They put them all
Yeah,
together.
I'll stack them up. Oh.
That's what he did.
Oh. He
Hater.
you right his credit, bro.
Stop sign. I forgot about this until one day Thomas just started laughing about it.
'Cause
I forgot I used to do this.
We just drive up to a stop sign with somebody else to pull up. So you coming this way, you coming this way. We would both come at the same time. We would stop. Regular stop. And then Dez would go, come on, you go. And they go, oh, thanks. And they start going. And then Dez just goes, mural just goes. I'm like,
No, tell the story
Dez!
correctly. Tell the story correctly.
What?
I would inch up with them, and then they would stop and be like, "Yo, you just told me to go. You gotta go?" I'm like, "No, go." And they go, and I would inch up again. I didn't sit there confused, like, do I go or did he go? And then most of people get frustrated, like, they walk away, be like, just go. I'm like, well, thank you, man.
So nice. So nice.
I was a menace for no reason, bro.
Yeah, he would do that. I remember the first time he did that in the car with us. I was like, hey, Dez, you might want to stop. He was like, no, it's good. No, it's good. He would do it. Which I'm like, yeah,
Bro. Oh, that reminds me of another thing I used to do. I used to drive with my left foot.
this man is why?
First of all, I saw somebody talk about that on the podcast, and it made me mad. I didn't talk about it on my podcast. Because a clip went viral. I'm like, bro, I used to do that so long ago. You're not as funny as me. But we'd be in the car, and everybody would be just talking, laughing, and they just feel a hard break. And then nobody said nothing, but I could tell they looked at me funny. And I was just like, making sure, like, was that break good? And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, was that break good? I'm like, no, it probably was mid. But they don't know what's going on. I do it again. It's probably like the third time it's like a hard break. They're like, hey, yo, why you breaking so hard? I'm like, I think I'm the first somebody to say that. I'm like, oh, no, my bad, bro. My bad. I'm just trying to focus. And then that last time, they're like, yo, why you driving like that? I'm like, I'm driving my left foot. I was trying to practice. For what? In case my right foot get taken off.
Right, unless I get tired, man, I lose my foot.
I'm like, one day, what if my foot cramp up one day?
I gotta
be able to drive with my left.
What you gotta do? Like that is the reasoning behind that makes so much sense. Probably to you and your autistic brain, but the rest of it we were like, no, that's like in the driver's handbook. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, or I would try to drive with both feet at the same time. So I'd be like, quick. I'd be like, drive, and I brake, and I like I'm drumming. I think I did that to help me with my drums. With my foot faster.
Yes, it worked. But
Yeah, no, I didn't work.
how many brake pads you went through?
Yeah, bro.
Your mechanic was like, yo, like what?
What's going on?
Where you been? You been on a NASCAR race? Like, what you braking for like this for?
Yeah, bro. That was a weird time. I was a menace back then.
Just doing stuff for no reason.
I did stuff for no reason. I really did. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I did stuff for no reason.
Just did stuff. You just testing it out.
Skittles or M&Ms?
Skittles.
What?
There you
What? Pause. I mean, there was no reason to address that because the podcast didn't hear that. Anyway, that's
Right.
a stupid answer.
Why? Wait, this is an opinion.
Yeah. Call it what you wanted. I call it stupid.
What's your answer then? M&M's?
Hey, somebody asked me today. Yes, my answer is M&M's. Somebody asked me today. My bad. I didn't want to jump without. Yeah, I didn't want to ignore your question. I had to be respectful about
He's
it.
trying to get the momentum rolling. He's like, boring. Next.
Somebody asked me today, like, what's my favorite candy? But they said Halloween candy, and this is kind of a gripe because it doesn't matter. They was like, what's your favorite candy? I mean, no. But yeah. They was like, what's your favorite Halloween candy? And I'm like, I don't have favorite Halloween candy. It was like, you don't like candy? And I'm like, I like Reese's, but that's not Halloween candy. And he looked at me funny. I'm like, you said Halloween candy. I don't know what Halloween.
What's the difference? Between
Well,
candy
I
and
don't know. Okay, they probably was just like, why you being grammar police now? But in my mind, I'm thinking like,
semantics?
did they be
really?
in my mind, I'm thinking they're like candy corn or the generic. I don't know.
Like, what is a Halloween? Like, when you think of Halloween, you always think candy corn.
And that's it. And
Black
I was like, well, I don't like
licorice?
candy corn.
Like-
I was like, I don't like candy corn, so I don't have one. I probably could have put a little more effort into the question and be like, oh, I like Reese's. But no, they said Halloween candy, so I said I don't have one. And they look at me funny like, you keep being difficult. And so they didn't want to talk to me no more.
But like, why'd you have to? But I'm kind of confused on both y'all ends because why? What is Halloween candy?
They just
Like,
meant candy.
candy on Halloween. Yeah, okay.
They just meant like, what's your favorite candy to get? And then I guess they said Halloween. Because, you know what? I've tried to take their side, but I just can't. That's so stupid to me. I'm standing on my box and I'm not getting down from here. I'm
There
on
you
this
go.
hill and I'm dying up here.
There you go.
Why the frick would you say Halloween candy? Because in your mind, it's like, Halloween's coming up. Let's say Halloween.
Yeah.
You should put more effort into your question. They said it's the question of the day. So I mean, I'm not the first person that you asked. You could have practiced a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do on the street stuff, we ask the first person the question, we're like, we could word that better.
Mm-hmm.
By the fifth, sixth person.
Well,
You
we
should
have the perfect formula.
that everybody understands. Or when they first started doing the double it videos, like, should I give you this or double it?
Mm-hmm.
And then they would like ask it weird, and then they got it. So now the question is, should I give you $1 or double it and give it to the next person?
Yeah. Before that, they was like, do you
Yeah.
want this money? And then if you don't take it, then I will take it and go to the bank and go get a
Yeah,
withdrawal
yeah.
and then bring it back. They're like, sir, are you homeless? Like,
Or
what
they
the
would be like, do you want this dollar or do you want this dollar or should I double it? And he'll be like, double it. And he would walk away. He's like, hey yo, what happened to my money?
Right, he's like, oh, just ask me about financial advice. Like,
Right.
yes,
yeah.
obviously you should
Yeah,
double
you
it,
should
sir.
double it. He thought it was an ad for Acorn. One of those on street ads. Like, yeah, you should.
Right, where's the camera? It's just a random dude just be like, oh, thank you for the financial advice.
Yeah.
Goes to the bank.
Yeah, but I don't know where else. Oh my gripe. Yeah. That's all I had to say. Those kids, they made me mad.
That's funny.
And I tried to get on this podcast to take their side and be like, I made a mistake. No, I didn't. Why you didn't word the question better?
Yeah. I mean, they're kids?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why I say these kids.
Yeah.
They were older than me. But yeah.
That's good.
Woo. How long have we been recording? Because we haven't even gotten to my topics yet.
We have not. We probably recorded like 15 minutes.
Did you look at the last recording length?
No.
Because you said 25 minutes. I bet you didn't look.
I didn't look.
You just cut it.
I just
Damn.
cut it. You know me.
Light skin, bro.
I just be
Come on,
doing my
man.
thing.
Hey, so kids be fighting, bro, right? And I don't know if you ever knew nobody like this. Probably on the west side. Kids be fighting. They say I black out when I fight.
Yeah.
You are a demon.
Yeah.
They be like,
That's 100%.
they be like, oof,
Sorry.
bro, you pissing me off. You pissing me off. And they be like, yo, just calm down. No, I'm finna black out. Finna black out. I'm
Like,
leaving.
you finna?
I'm leaving. I swear on everything I love, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You are not a fighter. You are demonic.
That's you. How you?
What you mean you black out?
How you black? You feeling these emotions? You feel like you feel these emotions so hard that you just forget everything. I'm like, bro, that's.
They be like, I don't know, man. He was talking mess. I just blacked out.
I just blacked out and punched him in the face. I was like, you had to walk up to him.
They be like, I started swinging and I started seeing red. I just couldn't stop.
That's.
Huh? You started saying what?
I just saw red. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could ever be on that tip where I just forget everything and just get angry. Just get angry and get upset or something and
And
just
I don't
start
know-
fighting.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I was talking to somebody about it and they was like, yeah, I agree with you, but you know what? I think we could all black out under the right circumstances. Suddenly take a note of my phone. Don't mess with this person.
Just waiting.
They are blackouter. They just don't want to admit it.
Nah, no.
Bro, anybody who just says, I fight and I black out, when I get mad, I see red,
Yeah.
you are possessed.
You gotta be. That's some stuff you gotta talk to Jesus about, bro.
Yeah, you got to pray about that one.
Yeah, you gotta talk to God, bro. You got some.
You ever seen a woman, a possessed person in real life?
My sister was autistic, and
Oh,
she would like
Jesus
scream
Christ.
and yell.
This-
And my mom would do that thing where like you hold her down. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
Thomas, I'm going to kick you off this podcast. I said, you ever see somebody possessed? She said, well, my autistic sister is
I mean,
autistic.
That's what it be looking like. They be looking just like they chest be out on the
Jesus.
floor. And then mom gotta come and hold her and make sure she's in. And like 10 minutes later, she's like, is she drooling?
Jesus Christ.
That's what she needed that. But that's what it looked like, bro.
She needed to dance, bro. You talking about some, she's possessed.
I ain't never seen no possessed person in real life though. What have you seen a possessed person in real life?
Stop trying to move on, Thomas. I'm gonna stare at you, and we're gonna make this retention go down because I said you ever see the possessed person? You say, well, my sister was autistic,
It looked like it, bro.
and then didn't even say my sister who was autistic was possessed. You said my sister was autistic. That was the end of the sentence.
That's what it looked like, bro. It looked like she was possessed, bro. Like you had to be there, bro.
No, I didn't have to be there to know, Thomas.
Oh, you seen it then?
Well, no, that does lead me to. I was telling Pastor that somebody was possessed, and he said him and his wife was just on my head talking about some. Nah, it's like a psychotic break to me. It's like whoa. No, it does not. To me, it sounds like possession is. And
What-
yeah, so they just don't believe in.
They don't believe in possession.
Nah, they do, but they like.
Probably
But this
not
is
that.
true. Like, if you're saved, you can't be possessed. If you really accept God, and I'm like, well, you just admitted that people be thinking they saved, but you gotta believe. You gotta actually believe it, and that's a genuine feeling. It's not just a fake thing. You can't just recite it real quick. You gotta actually believe it. And I'm like, who knows what they believe? That person believed, because when you on the streets and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they went to church. She was in the praise scene, but she was also a little.
Yeah.
She was a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say this. She would have went home with me if I asked her.
Huh?
Yeah, and I was 17. I think I could have talked to her a certain way and got her to go home with me. She was that person. And so when she fell out, it was like, who fell out? Who fell out? Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was like, I didn't want nobody to fall out, but if anybody did,
I'm glad with her.
yeah, I'm not shocked. That was like, did I want this to happen? No, but
Well, that was expected.
Pastor was in his office and he didn't even come out.
He just looked at the
He looked on the cameras.
Man.
He looked on the cameras. It was like, I know, because I was in there. I went in there. He was like, yeah, I seen him right here.
We're gonna do nothing.
He was like, they got it.
No,
They got it. It was
God's
like,
God's hands.
yeah.
I give it to
Or
God.
and then when he was talking about that, it made me think, like, when we was a kid, when somebody was quote unquote possessed, they made all the kids leave the room. I'm like, well, these kids, they was like, because they always told us, like, damn, people really don't read their Bible. They told us it's because kids are more impressionable. I'm like, well, are these kids saved? Because if y'all saved, then how are the demon supposed to get in y'all? Y'all must not read your Bible. They make stuff up. But nah, he believed it was psychotic break. And I was like, nah, because she was talking deep. She was like, get off me. Get off me. And she didn't remember what happened. Like, she came back and people were looking at her funny. And so she pulled the worship leader to the side. Was like, or the worship pastor to the side was like, you know, like, why is somebody looking at me? I don't feel comfortable. She was kind of like arguing. And she's like, so you don't remember anything? And she was like, no. And she had to tell her what happened. And pastor was like, that sounds like a psychotic break. I'm like, I don't know what a psychotic break looked like. But it didn't look like that.
I don't know.
It looked like possession to me.
Right, that would make a better news story. Better topic for the podcast.
Right, yeah, it would make me sound better on the pod if I said
Yeah.
possession. So I'm just going to not listen to you and say possession.
Yeah, that's some other stuff.
Yeah, so she fell out and started shaking. And it was right after the prayer ceremony. And so she was walking and she just fell back. And she just was shaking. And then,
Caesar.
like, she was like, people was talking to her, like, get off me, get off me. And she really talking like that. Like, her voice was like deep. And yeah, I don't know. And it was just,
That's some scary, bro.
you said that's scary? Every time I tell that story, they say that's scary.
Yeah,
Why is that scary to you? Let's talk about this is the new topic. Why is that scary to you, Thomas?
that's some scary stuff, bro.
You should get in your mic though.
That's some scary stuff, bro.
Why?
That's scary.
Talk about your feelings.
If it's somebody, so before, all right. So when you explain who she was before that, like she was cool. Like,
You gotta be honest too.
what?
She was fine.
There you go.
All right, keep going.
You was
That's all I-
honest.
that's all I had to say.
She was a regular person before, like, no, not unremarkable. Just her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know they just switched and they just turned to, like, that's kind of,
A demon.
yeah. That's unsettling. I would kind of be taken aback. A little bit.
You said taking it back.
Taking it
Shakespeare
back.
looking vocabulary, bro. He said the ACT words. Yeah, I'm saying.
Bro.
It's like your English tutor watch this video, so I'm
Right,
trying
bro.
to make your English tutor proud. He
That
said,
reminds me
I
when
would be taking it back.
that reminds me when we was at Panda Express and I asked for two helpings of orange chicken, and I was in the back seat. But I looked, it was like helpings.
Boy, I ain't never bullied somebody so bad in my life.
I was like, is
I ain't
that
never bullied somebody
is
so
that not
bad in my
what-
life.
not two helpings? Is that not
She
the thing?
said, I want to do rice for my side. He was like, how much rice? He said, 2 helpings, please.
Oh my gosh! No!
The Spanish Press lady was like, she's probably taking it back herself. He said, helpings. May I have 2 helpings, please? Please, master.
It's just two helpings. Like,
She got to the window, looked like a hungry African. She was like, oh, I see now.
Nah, yes, 3 helpings.
Oh, I see why he said that.
I was like, I just thought helpings.
She said, dude, she said, hello, welcome to Pet Express. How may I help you? He was like, I just want to do order of rice. Oh, how much rice? 2 helpings, please.
No, it's 2 helpings of orange chicken, bro. Let me say, on white rice. All right, white rice. All right, for your size, it's 2
You can
helpings of
explain the
orange
story how
chicken.
many times as you want. You said helpings.
It's crazy, bro. Like, let me get on me for a word. I have a good day. Ain't forget no SD cards. Put the stuff away right. It's like, Dan's like, all right, let's go get some food. I'm like, yeah, let's go, guys. I say helpings.
Well, you
It's
said
crazy,
helpings, bro.
It's helpings, bro.
Anyway, back to why you were taking it back. You remember why you was taking it back no more. You was
Just
rather be helping. You forgot why you was taking
You
it
see
back.
a demon. Why is it not scary?
No, that stuff doesn't scare me though. Like demons don't scare me no more because they're beneath me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody told me at a job, my boss walked in and then somebody said, "Damn, bro, you don't got to act like you scared of your boss." I said, "Scared of my boss? I'm not." And then they was like, "Yes, you are." And I had to I truly reflected, like, why would they say that? Because I pride myself in, I don't fear humans. I'm just,
Retention is gone.
I'm sorry, bro.
They're like, ew.
I really am sorry, but I had it in me. I didn't want it to slip out, so I had to let it out
bro. You are
and then continue my sentence. So.
crazy.
Yeah, so I had to I was taken aback when they said that. I was taken aback because I'm like, I don't fear no human. And I pride myself in that. Like, I don't fear a human.
Was a demon.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about that.
What
I
demon
used to
is he?
say the only thing I really fear is demons. And I don't want to sound spiritual, but like the Bible says, we don't have a spirit of fear.
Mhm.
And I don't want to get too deep. I really don't. But that hearing that did make me want to say, well, why? Jesus was scared to go on the cross. Can we really think about I don't want this to be that kind of podcast, but it's got to be because it's true. Jesus was scared to go on the cross. Jesus said, "Daddy God, I know that's what I'm here for, but
Do I got
if there's another way,
you?
come on.
I get shot.
The time is coming now."
You can shoot me. That was not invented yet, son.
Yeah. And so, even he was scared, per se. And so then I really researched, why. And it's like, the only reason, think about this. People say they're scared of the dark. I would disagree. Nobody's scared of the dark. You're scared of what's in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And so that tells me the biggest leader of fear is anxiousness, unknown.
Yeah.
And not to be that guy, but I used to fear failure, but I don't fear failure no more.
I ain't never seen it. It's unknown to me.
It's unknown. Because no. If you fear the unknown, that means you should find rest in what you have confidence in. I have confidence that I'm gonna succeed.
Yeah.
I have confidence that if a demon, gregarious, my little Harry gonna do what accordions do. That means I was told by the Jesus,
You gotta
keep
stop
your lady
this.
close. Make sure she can't like a fall.
You gotta stop
If
this.
she wasn't prepared, I said my favorite was the clip. Shout out Toby.
Toby.
Oh, Toby.
Oh.
I
something
must bow
else.
when I need to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, when you see Toby gonna bow,
Yes, I would.
we gonna be like, what the
He's
fuck?
like, hey, yo, pause.
You bowing at me?
Pause.
Like, Toby, nigga, what? You know, like,
Hey,
he
yo.
just bro, what is up with you?
If he bounced back, I would cry.
Weapon?
If he bounced back, I would cry.
He's like, oh.
He's like, oh, I know this one.
I guess respect my Chinese viewers.
He was thinking, he probably could think, oh, kid with Down syndrome. Hey, I've seen this before. My son has Down syndrome.
I understand.
Oh, bro, I just thought of a funny skit. If I go do something to somebody, and they be like, oh, I understand. My kid has Down syndrome. And they do it back. Like, come here, son. Like, hey, yo.
Like you stutter on accent. I understand, bro. My kid's autistic too. Huh?
Pause. That did happen to me. We talked about that.
Word? When?
We told this story somewhere, somehow. I don't remember it. But somebody said, they looked to my mom and they were like, my kid's autistic too. Or something. Wait, this, bro, we got to look on the old podcast because I've told this story before. I can't remember what happened, but I've said it before.
What the frick?
We'll come back. Tune in next week to find out what happened because I got to find it, bro.
It's like 17-year-old dad just sitting there like, what?
I don't remember what happened.
Bobby G here? Just go with it, boy. I understand.
I don't know what happened. Why are we talking about demons get gregarious? Oh, yeah. Because if a demon want to try me, like, I'm confident what's going to happen. Like, I don't fear that.
You just win.
So, back to our topic. If we got 3 topics away,
Mhm.
we're going to go backwards a little bit. Yeah, I don't fear demons because I'm confident what's going to happen. And I don't fear stuff like that no more.
Mm.
Can we talk? Can that be a topic?
What? Like you don't? What you don't fear?
What do you fear?
That is an excellent question.
That's what people say when they don't got an answer.
Yeah. You know.
Me first. Me first.
Go ahead.
I fear letting down people by what's out of my control. Like,
Deep.
I don't fear being successful because I know what I can control. But like, I don't know if I could have lasted as a slave. Because if I was really a slave and it took me years to get out of slavery, like to become a free man, that's why Frederick Douglass is so dope. He went from slave to business owner in one lifetime. Like, we don't realize how dope that is, bro. If I was born a slave, I don't know if I would have survived. Because I would have been fighting so hard to get out of slavery, to be respected as a man, to find a wife, to get that wife to respect me, to get the wife out of the slavery mindset, to be respected as a human, just literally respected as a human. Then I'm supposed to be rich. I couldn't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's just like a example, extreme example. But even in my everyday life, like stuff that's outside of my control, stopping me from giving my family what they deserve.
Yeah.
Not so much me, cause I look at it, and we were talking about it today. Like, dang, that's another topic, bro. But that could be for a different episode. But we were talking about it today, like giving gifts, and I'm like, bro, I just love giving gifts.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. And I love giving gifts, like, happily. Like, not, like, out of my last. I don't want to give out of my last. I want to give out of my, like, I can get more. More where that came from. Yeah. So I just fear not being able to do that. I fear not being able to say there's more where that came from. I fear, like, failing because of something that somebody else did. That's my fear.
I feel it.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I have like basic fears. No, mine's not deep. Like
Spiders.
Heights. If like you say all that, word. So what are you scared of? The dark. It's like the boogeyman gonna get me. No, I don't know. Like anything.
I have a fear
deep,
of heights.
like,
People don't believe that. People don't believe it because I'm big, which is racist.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, you tall. It's like, yeah, but compared to the stratosphere.
yeah, bro. Like, I'm 6 foot. What the this is bungee jumping. We're on a 200-foot tall cliff.
Hey, bro, you tall. It's like, bruh, like, I'm not scared of that. That comes in handy. That's a
Right, that's useful
achievement.
when trying to get the seasoning salt from the captain. Like, it's useful.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'd say like being assaulted, like being
This dude.
somebody running up on me. Cause like I've had like that's happened to me. Like I can't say that's never gonna happen again because like I don't even know how to prevent it.
Can I be honest?
What's that?
I know you being vulnerable, but we finna clown you on this TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
I'm finna lead the pack and clown you in these comments.
I'm glad you're
I'm about to lead this pack, bro. We finna get on your head, bro. Oh, crib whiz, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you're preemptively letting me know I'm about to get bullied.
All right, keep going, bro.
No, I'm not.
Keep going.
No, I'm not.
We need the vulnerability.
No, it's okay. I'm not. No vulnerability.
We're gonna call
here.
this being open.
No vulnerability here.
This is called the being open.
Nah. I'm gonna change my fear. Cut that out. I'm afraid of letting down my family.
You must say, I'm afraid of being too rich.
I don't want to get
afraid
too
of having
rich.
too much money.
And then people gonna be in my pockets.
I'm afraid
like,
of being
no.
of lifting too much weight.
Yeah.
Of bitching too much.
Yeah.
I don't want muscles to get too big. I don't want to drive too many cars. I have a fear of buying my 14th car.
I don't want
because I'm on car number 12 right now.
I don't want a big house because I might get lost in it. I don't know where the bathroom is.
I have a fear of having too many girlfriends because they all come to me. Look, it's 4 right now outside the door.
They're like, Chad, I need your love. You can't have my love.
You don't
I have to
deserve it.
I had to count these millions. That's what I gotta do. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess when my fears just come up, bro. It's like plans. It's like, I don't plan to be fearing nothing, bro. If it just come up, it just come up.
So what's the last time you felt scared? And it's a therapy session. That was a good question, bro. When was the last time you felt scared? Whoo! That's deep if you got a good
That
answer.
is a good question. I can know times when I was nervous or like
Nah, that ain't the same thing.
scared. I don't know. Like last time, like terrified, like afraid. I don't know. Like that. I guess that one time I got robbed. I done seen
Oh
folks,
my
bro.
gosh, dude! I might gotta change my fear.
What?
No, it's probably the same thing. I think the last time I felt scared was probably just in my room. I can't think of a date, but it probably was when I was by myself, I just be scared, bro. You would have thought that like the boogeyman was out there.
No, what for?
I be just thinking.
Him in his head. The intrusive thoughts.
Nah, like I just be thinking about like what I want and like where I'm at. And I be scary. But the last time I was like terrified and there's like a physical reason was when I was in my accident.
Yeah.
Those 15 seconds of between me getting out of my car and Masha standing right there was probably the most fearful I've been in a very long time.
Of what?
I didn't know she was okay or not.
Mm.
And my car was so damaged, bro. I didn't even know if it was gonna explode. Like genuinely. Like it was so much smoke everywhere. Yeah.
Mm.
And then the fear of not knowing what's gonna happen after was probably like number 5. I don't know what's in between number 1 and number 5, or but it was number 5. Like it wasn't really that scary, but it was like pretty scary. Like just being in the backseat of my mama's car for the just about how deep that is, bro. If you don't got your own car, you can't really relate. But like, even if it's a beat, I'm talking like a nice car. I'm just saying a car, and then sitting in the backseat of your mama car.
After that, big accident just reflected on it, bro.
Like I'm in the back seat right now. I can't even control the air. Not that I'm saying it was hot, but I couldn't just go and just grab the air. Yeah. I couldn't choose what's on the ox. Like
that's wild.
It was, bro. We came a long way since then, though.
Yeah, rebuilding everything.
My mom had the Malibu back then. Can you believe that?
She did. Wait, it wasn't on the side of the building.
She was driving the Malibu. That's the car we drove in when she picked me up.
Dang.
Can you believe that, bro?
Very long way.
That's crazy.
Y'all didn't have the house yet, huh?
No, we were living with
Miss Washington.
Yeah,
I didn't have the house yet.
We came a long way since then. I'm
like,
rich now.
It was like a year ago.
Yep. Over a year. It was about almost a year and a half.
That's wild. It really felt like that was like a couple weeks ago, bro.
Yeah. I don't say a couple weeks. You exaggerated it now. But it doesn't feel like it was a whole... I don't know when I feel like it was. Because then it kind of does feel like it had to be a long... It might feel like it was like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Because it just was like... I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
The progression is weird in that, bro.
Yeah. Last time it was like really fearful. When was the last time you didn't know what was going to happen? Like, besides that?
Every day.
Every day? That's how you live?
Every day.
That's how you live, bro?
Man.
Whatever happens, happens? Is that your thing or like?
No, I worry about what happens. But it's a everyday practice to not focus on it though. Mm-hmm. You know what's gonna be crazy? When I get famous, and I do my documentary. What's really gonna have to be in there is "I'm a Boss" by Rick Ross.
Gotta be.
Meek Mill. That's something people don't even know. Like, I think everybody knows that song. When I'm like, "What's my theme song?" People probably can name that one, but people don't know how like that song is for me. You would think it's a gospel song, bro. Like I've had moments where I would sit there and just be tearing up, just listening to it, just telling myself, "I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm here. I'm a boss. I'm a boss."
Right? Another crash. It's like, sir, what were you doing?
Yeah, bro. Like when people be like encouraging themselves, they just be crying. Say, "That's me. I'm a boss." Yeah. Not every day, you know. Obviously, I'm not depressed, but
back when we had the office every single morning, bro. I would get there earlier. I was on my computer typing. I hear that gate open. I'm like, all right, here we go. Here we go. I'm over editing like something else. Like, I gotta get this video out. I'm gonna be late. I'm like, it's already playing,
and I still listen to it, man.
That's good.
I still listen to it to this day. I can recite the whole song. Yesterday my headphones was dead. So I couldn't listen to it. So I was walking through. I be riding through my while I brush my teeth. I think Jeremiah came downstairs to say hi to get to have my headphones on. Huggy. I'm like, what up? But I'm in my new same old attitude. Yeah, like I'm not as committed as I was when we had the office. Mm-hmm. Like I listen to it every single day, but
basically,
yeah, that's my song.
It still do.
Yeah. Why did I mention that? Oh, because you're the fear of unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every day, like really, every day I wake up, it's an everyday practice that don't focus on what's going wrong. Yeah. Like, cause there's so much good, you know. There is, and that's just what I try to focus on. But I have so many desires. And two, I saw a Rick Ross quote yesterday that was definitely for me.
What you say?
He said, it wasn't even that deep, but it was just like hearing from Rick Ross. He was like, "Don't focus on nobody, homie. Focus on you. If you supposed to have something, then you gonna get it. So what you focus on everybody for? That's what's yours is gonna be yours." Oh, we always hear that, but just hearing him say that, it was for me at that moment. Like I was like, man, I needed that because everybody got an opinion about what you're supposed to be doing, man.
That's a fact.
Everybody got an opinion.
That is a fact.
And I'm just like, man, at the end of the day, when you die, and this got to be part of manhood. It's got to be like, and not just like man, like male, but like adulthood, like just learning it. Like when you die and you at them gates, God is gonna hold you accountable for what you did. He don't care who it affected. He don't care if your action was a byproduct of somebody else's actions. Did you choose to do that? Mm-hmm. Yes. Did you made that decision? And that's just different from when you're a kid because you can just lean on people. You be an adult with adult responsibilities trying to lean on other people. But you want to come in the house when you want to come in the house. You want to, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay your own bills. Like, you're responsible for your life. Yeah, you want to lean on people when it comes to this part of it. And yeah, so I think like the most depressing thing that most depressing trigger is like there's no way out. That's what causes the majority of my anxiety. Is that there's no way out of this, like except suicide. But like that's not even like really an out.
Yeah, you still gonna be leaving behind the stuff that you.
Yeah. Like there's just this is where you are.
Yeah.
And I don't ever look at suicide as an option. Like that's not me. I'm not suicidal.
Yeah.
So therefore, my answer is there's no way out. And that's what causes a lot of it for me. So I just wake up every day like
I do it.
I'm moving with how I move, bro.
I feel it.
Yeah. And I tell myself I'm a boss. And then I say, I get to my last verse. Couple cars I don't never drive, bikes I don't never ride, crib I ain't never been, blue I don't never spend. That's the biggest thing for me. I want to have money that I ain't never spent before. I want to have money that like I be like, dang, bro, I got $100 bills is older than you. That's what I want to say to my kids.
They're like, well, dang. That was our money, Dad. We have the generational wealth.
Right.
It's like, well, look, that's going to be ours and you die.
Right.
There is going to be a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
What was the question you asked me? What's what you worded it? Somebody asked you the same thing.
It was, when was the last time you didn't know what was going to happen?
Yeah, when was the last time you didn't know what was going to happen?
I feel like there's a common thing now. I don't know. I guess it's every day. Like,
yeah.
It's every day.
I think now at our age, it's going to be every day.
Yeah. Mine's more. I feel like mine might be more sporadic than yours, though. Mine might be like.
Well, because mine is like every single day. Mine is every day that I wake up. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I just gotta not focus on it. Like I don't be knowing what's next, bro. The only thing that I have that's like consistent in my life is like my at home life, God, and my job.
Yeah.
Like that's all I got that's consistent. That's all I got that's like really the same. And like I can't be complacent with 2 out of 3 of those things. I can't be complacent with any of them, but like as long as God is there, God is there.
Yeah.
But like my job and my home life, I can't be complacent with any of it.
Yeah,
like,
shifts so much.
I have to consistently become a better partner, a better son, a better just man. Mm-hmm. I have to consistently try to make more money because I'm not gonna be getting this check forever. Mm-hmm. So like I don't want that to be consistent. And so I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like I never know what's next, and I constantly say yes to things, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm starting at this office with this team, so that's why we can't do Monday and Tuesdays no more. Mm-hmm. If you didn't know, it didn't matter no way. I was gonna be trying to do reactions on Mondays, which you wasn't here no way, but that's why I can't. There's like a literal can't, because I committed to that, and I just say yes, because who knows, bro? And like either I can sit here and be like, I'm scared, I'm busy, I have to edit, I have to do this, or I can say, well, I want to be rich. So, and this is how I'm gonna get it. And so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm nervous for that. That's scary for me because I'm about to be going straight from work to that, and it's gonna be it is what it is. And it really is scary for me. People don't understand, but from the bottom of my heart, like it's scary. I don't fear it, but it gives me anxiety. I'll say that it makes me anxious to think about.
It's the decision making of just like not this might turn out like this, or it might turn out like this. But I have to take a chance in order to figure it out. And if it turns out like that, then
the crazy thing about becoming successful is you never did it before. The craziest thing about becoming rich is you never been rich before. And so when you sitting here giving yourself advice, like just think about step outside of your shoes. Would you take advice from a broke person? So why you giving yourself advice? You listening to what you think is best for you. How would you know?
I think I should let me Jeff Bezos. Hold on, brother.
Whoa. Because that sounds stupid to me.
You sound dumb.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
So,
well,
but we do have wisdom, though. We do have God-given wisdom. So when I try to make decisions for myself, I say, well, what would make future dads proud? And genuinely, what will make future dads proud is probably trying to make as much money as he can. Because at the end of the day, what I want is a content house. And I'm going to be able to hire the editors that I want and somebody to manage my social media and be able to, like I want to vlog again. But I can't vlog unless I have a vlog guy and an editor. I need both. I can't just have one or the other. Because I want to vlog this weekend. I won't say wow on camera. But I want to vlog this weekend. And but I need an editor for that. Because I want to be able to just send the footage off. And I want it to be a story. I don't want it to just be clips. Like, I've learned a lot about YouTube in the past, 3 weeks. And I want it to be a story.
Gotta be a story.
Out of my editing. Just into my life. And just, you know what I'm saying? I want that. Maybe daily vlogs. Who knows? I could see myself having a daily vlog, but I can't be a part of it. I can't even check it. I don't even want to be able to finalize it. Unless I'm doing, a finalize it at the end of the day. But I don't want to have to send notes either. I want it to be done, you know?
Just send it up. And
I need budget for that. So I got to make a lot of money so I can do that kind of stuff. And real estate is the only thing I can do that I actually have the ability to do right now that I can be flexible on. Real estate, I know there's stuff I can learn to be better, but there's nothing I have to learn to get started. I can do it. I can sell a house right now. If I got a client right now, I can go and close a house. There's obviously stuff in the middle I might gotta work out, but I can close it. And I think that's the only thing I could do that's could literally make me money tomorrow that I already have the skill set for, other than editing. But even then, it's I gotta build a business. I have to build clientele to be able to make. It's hard to make $150,000 a year in editing. It's hard to do. It's hard to make 6 figures as a production guy. Real estate, it's pretty easy. If I just kept doing what I was doing consistently and not just I did it more sporadic, but if I would have just kept back to back with the checks I was getting every month, then I'd be at 6 figures right now. Especially, I could have kept doing what I was doing and working this job, I would have been at 6 figures. I'd just be every other month, which is what I was doing. I was doing every other month. If I get them checks, I'm good. Yeah, bro. I'm at Content House.
It's going to be wild. I think looking at the future and seeing what you're building and then seeing you're kind of on track to do so, that's motivation. That's inspiration that kind of gets you out of the, I don't know what's happening next. It's well, I can take a good guess. If I keep on going on this
not for me, actually.
No,
not for me. I think for normal people it is. I think if somebody asked me how,
crazy. I think for normal people it is, but for beasts like me, descendants of Jeff Bezos himself, I'ma get it.
Nah, it really doesn't. Okay, I get overwhelmed by my own potential. People think that's so. People be looking at me oh, that's so cool. No, it's not. I see myself. I'm bro, why do I suck? It's I feel like I can do something, but I just can't. It's it's seeing something, but your hands are literally frozen. But it's right there, and it's just move, but it won't move. That's how I am when I edit my videos, when I shoot a video, when I do this, when I do that. I'm bro. And I always heard that God is either going to show you the path and not the mountaintop, or the mountaintop and not the path. And I see the mountaintop but not the path. I see the joint right there. I'm it's right there. I know it. Yeah.
You step on a bear trap.
Right. Every other step is a bear trap. Doggone it, bro. I'm trying to take the steps. That's what it is. Yeah. So I see the mountaintop every day. But every time I move, it's something new.
It's a hole. It's a stumble.
So that mountaintop, it's hard to make that mountaintop enough. So that's not what really motivates me. But just what motivates me is just knowing that I kind of like the way the pain feels. I don't know, bro. I be lying to myself. I don't know what keeps me motivated. I don't be motivated. People used to ask me, to be what keeps you motivated? I'd be I don't need to be motivated. I am motivation. Now I'd be I don't be. They be hey, what keep you motivated? Nothing.
Nothing. I just do it.
I just do it.
I just do it.
I be doing it, and I be editing, sitting there with my eyes wide open, depressed.
Right.
Like, I wish I could freaking just throw my computer in the trash can. And I just do it.
I don't know.
I have zero motivation.
Mm,
I have zero will to live. That's all I got to say, bro.
that's good. It's a
So
good
I bet we
therapy
could
session.
probably could end this in like a couple of seconds. But before we end this, I just really quickly wanted to say